So I'm always saying that there are a lot of different ways to learn a language. There isn't just one method. So which one should you pick? That's why I'm making this video. I'm gonna give to you some of the best, some of the most fun methods out there to learn a language, and I hope you enjoy. Stick around.
The road to polyglot, you never give up and please never stop.
So my name is Sam. Welcome back to my channel. This channel is all about language learning, my experiences, tips, and yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. So in today's video, I want to talk about some different methods, like I've mentioned before, that you can use to learn a language, and you can try the one that suits you the most. So without further ado, let's go. So number one, learn a language by watching TV. This one is for the ones who love to watch movies and stuff like that, and I think it's very fun. It's a fun way to learn a language. A lot of people actually learns a lot just by watching TV, and I really think it's a good method that you could try. The thing is, you have to make it active. You can't just watch TV and expect that you're going to absorb all the vocabulary. You have to write down words that you don't know. You have to repeat what you hear, try to imitate, really try to replicate what you listen to. I think this is really important. You have to find a way to make it active, not just passive. With all the methods I'm going to give you, it's not that you should just use just one. You should combine it. You should try different methods and try to cover all the aspects of language learning. Not just listening, not just watching, but also speaking, also reading. You have to combine all those in order to make a strong basis in the language and a strong language learning routine. So I advise you to do that. Not just pick just one and go for it, but to combine it with other other activities, that could help you, master those bases of the language. So yeah, try to make it active. Don't just watch and expect that you're gonna learn everything, but write notes, repeat what you say, all of that. Okay, so number two, learn by using apps. I know a lot of people actually don't like apps, and if you don't like apps, don't use this one. This is just for the people who actually like to learn like a little game, little intuitive way to learn languages. So I really think apps are useful for that. And if you actually combine apps like Tandem, HelloTalk, or Speaky with another app like Duolingo or LearnMatch, I really think you could make a. You don't just use the apps, like I said before, try to combine with other activities as well. But if you use those apps, it actually could be very helpful. You could use Tandem, HelloTalk, or Speaky to talk to native speakers, and Duolingo and LearnMatch to learn content, to learn vocabulary, not content, sorry, to learn vocabulary and to use with those native speakers. So it's a good combination, and I definitely suggest you do that if you learn by apps. Try to combine different apps if you like them. And yeah, always try to use what you've learned. Don't just learn all that to not use it. Just try to use the vocabulary with native speakers as much as you can. And I'm going to give the link to those apps in the description below, so you guys can download it. Number three, learn by talking to native speakers. This one is more to the ones who don't feel embarrassed or are not afraid of embarrassing themselves in front of others every now and then, and I like making mistakes. If you think it's too much pressure, I think there are other ways to start. I like to start by talking to native speakers, but a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people prefer to learn a lot of vocabulary first and to get kind of ready for the situation. But to me, I like to speak from day one. So if you are a little intimidated by it, you can try the other methods that I've suggested, and you can try those before you actually talk to native speakers. At some point you're gonna have to talk to them, but if you don't like to start at the beginning, if you want to talk to them later, that's okay as well. So yeah, this is a very good method if you don't mind embarrassing yourself in front of others like me. I really think that getting their feedback is really important. Native speakers can correct you in those details that you don't notice. So I really think having the feedback from native speakers is really important. I really think that native speakers will help you a lot. So yeah, trust them, and at some point you're just gonna have to go for it and talk to them. So yeah, if you don't mind doing it at the beginning, just go at the beginning. Number four, for those who like to read, learn by reading blog posts or anything, basically news. It could be many different stuff. And yeah, reading is really important. And if you really like to read, you can mainly just learn by reading and repeating out loud what you read. Reading out loud is really important, not repeating. Reading out loud is really important. I really think that you will improve your pronunciation by doing that, and I think it's a very good way to learn. So if you just like reading, you can just do that like 80% of the time. Of course, like I've said many times in this video, it's important to do other activities as well, okay? But if you like reading, you can mainly read to learn languages. So as a bonus here, I'm going to give like some honorable mentions or something you could also try, except those that I already suggested, which is learn by playing video games or by listening to the radio. There are so many different ways to learn a language, and with video games it's really fun, but like I've said with TV, you would have to write down words that you don't know. You would have to make it active, try to repeat what the character is saying in the game, for example. Try to memorize the scenes. If you really like the game, you can play it many times, and you can actually, that repetition will help you learn vocabulary as well. And I really think learning by playing video games is really important, because I've learned a lot of English just by playing video games. So I really suggest you do that as well if you like video games. And listening to the radio, I know an app called Radio Garden. They also have a website. I'm going to leave the link in the description below so you guys can check it out. It's a very good way to practice your listening, because you can listen to radio from all over the world. They have lots and lots and lots of different stations around the world, so in different cities. So I really suggest you try it out. If you don't know about it, the name is Radio Garden. The link is in the description below. And yeah, you should try that. So that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, just leave a like, and subscribe, because in this channel we're gonna have a lot of good information about language learning. I'm going to do my best to keep sharing my experience, everything that I'm learning in my journey, so that I can help you guys achieve your language goals. So subscribe to this channel, because the next videos will be even better. I'm going to keep pushing myself to make them better, and I really suggest you do that. So subscribe and share with your friends if you think that would help them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.